Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is Starfield, where we have Ryujin Industries Part 2 right now, where Ryujin Industries sent me on a mission to go find a shipment of rothicite, and because it went missing, they never received it, and they need it for their internal mods for the body, and they want me to be the guinea pig for it. But they also sent me to go get it. So if they wanted me to be a guinea pig, I don't know why I have to go out there and go get. You risk my neck for the experiment that they're going to put me through. But you know what? That's okay. We're at a clinic. We tracked down the rothicite in the last episode. Let me say hello to everybody right quick. Mohammed Saad, how you doing? Kelly Carson, good to see you. Cyrus and Rick Hewitt and Article 5. Hey, did we get that article? Did we get that meteorite? Did it land safely? In real life, NASA just dropped a meteorite, or just snatched a meteorite and dropped it on the Earth. So we got some research to do, it looks like, in real life. All right, let's go ahead and play. I was sitting here waiting, and she actually sat and waited with me, which is really weird. So anyway, the whole part of this right here says, discover what Infinity Limited is doing at the clinic, and retrieve the rothicite shipment. So we got to find out who the heck we got to talk to. This person over here looks like. Got it safely? Cool.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Oh, really? Hang on. Just to be safe, I went ahead off camera and I went ahead and made a few. I had the resources. I didn't realize I had the resources. Yeah, that's butter in my inventory. Celery and cheese, too. I actually had the resources to make Paramore. So I went ahead and made a bunch of Paramore, which is going to help me talk my way through this. So let's go talk our way through this.
Great. You again. Authorized personnel only.
I really need to get in there.
Yeah, I bet you do.
There's no reason for us to... All right, for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
You know, now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
And then 3, I understand. You can't let everybody through. Rules are rules.
Finally, someone who gets it.
And because
Fine, I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Oh, I push these people around like I own them. It's awesome.
I have
Not
never
that owning people is good.
Here, and I hope that I never do.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right?
Here's the
Just
case.
not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity LTD. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
If you have one survivor, your project was... If you have one survivor, your project was not ready for testing. Are you saying these people volunteered for this?
Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high.
All right, well, it's not ready for testing then.
You're telling me. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work and they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
That was supposed to be Andreja. If you stop now, I can find a way to keep your names out of this.
You really think that's possible?
You may have screwed up, but Infinity is to blame here.
Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
Of course I can.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
See you later, alligator.
I never should have put my pride before the lives of others.
Give me your computer. Full access to your computer. Thank you. Uh-huh. You know, Andrea may not like the way I did that, but you know what? We can always change our mind and turn them in later. Personal logs, another failure. Kai's results were initially so promising, but now the poor kid's in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of the grisly tunnel. We've gone now through our entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What is going on over there? Has Faye completely lost her mind? I understand the corporations rush things when it comes to household products and maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neuroamp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with the blood on my hands. Contracts aside, I am certain this will end in ruin. Moral struggles. It's hard to believe that I once walked into the clinic with high hopes of what Sean and I would bring about. The concept of the internal neuroamp from Faye and promises of fame and fortune provided all the motivation I needed. It blinded me. I never should have agreed to the trials without proper approvals. I never should have dragged Sean into this. I see now why it was such a struggle to get my own approvals for human trials. I also see why the contracts are so complex. I never thought I'd lose a patient on my watch, and here I've lost more than I wish to say. Infinity's legal team has assured me that the contracts that the subjects signed keep us clear from any legal repercussions, but since the trial itself is still unapproved, I have a feeling they have little to stand on. But somehow the hopefulness remains. After the initial losses, I told myself no more, but Faye would insist her changes to the prototype are solid, that it should be the last one, and I'd find myself with renewed motivation and confidence only to find another dead at my hands. We have 3 subjects left. If they aren't aware of the fate of their predecessors. Faye has informed me of her latest prototype is complete and on its way. I can only hope I make the right decision. All right, my first loss. Oh, wait. I went backwards. I guess it's supposed to be from the bottom to the top. Basically, yeah, you guys get the gist of it. I don't think I need to read anymore. Subject logs. Kai Porter. He's in a coma. Initial procedure was successful. Patient reported no changes for the first 4 days. Brain waves are normal. Neuroamp was removed prior to death, but patient is currently in a coma. So this is Jacinda Carandine. Procedure was successful. All vitals were normal the first day. Rejection started 37 hours after surgery. I believe A09 inadvertently used the neuroamp on a staff member who reported severe dizziness. Emergency surgery was performed to remove the neuroamp, but experienced brain death shortly after removal. Okay, so Osima Lanehart. Initial procedure prepared successful, but signs of edema began approximately an hour after surgery. Initial attempts stabilized through the med pod failed and condition worsened rapidly. We began surgery prep, but A08 experienced complete brain failure before we could operate. Project Dominion. Welcome to Infinity the Infinity Limited Fold. We hope you'll find the breakthrough research we need to perfect Project Dominion. You came highly recommended by Faye, our head of research and development. We're excited to have you with us. I understand your concerns on these human trials being unauthorized, but I assure you this is just a minor hiccup. I've been told only within a few days from approval, and we'll get those documents to you as soon as possible. Please remember that all subjects have signed waivers accepting the risks. I hope it will ease any hesitation you may have. The end will justify the means. Lucas Drexler. He's a monster. Project Dominion requires a compatible alloy that the human brain will not reject within an internal neuroamp when the internal neuroamp is surgically implanted. Goal 1, find the correct alloy ratio. Goal 2, ensure effectiveness of the internal neuroamp. Goal 3, minimize casualties. Okay, well, there wasn't any download. That's the shipment. I'm going to snatch that. All right, return to Vina at Ryujin's tower. We got what we came for.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Took down the Crimson Fleet? Buddy and Sis Def was telling me all about it. Pretty amazing stuff.
Who's talking to me? Are you talking to me with your mouth shut? Or are you using a neuroamp?
Hey there.
Yes, I took down the Crimson Fleet. I'm like a folk hero. Alright. Let's get out of here. Head back to Ryujin Industries and see... I mean, look. With what's been going on, I don't think I want this in my head.
All green on release. We're free.
It'd be weird. Wouldn't it be weird if I died? Wouldn't it be weird if I put all this energy and into this character and I just flat out died? Like the one quest line in the whole entire game that kills you permanently. You thought I was coming back last night? Well, you weren't on my Discord. Ah, I can tell you're not on my Discord, Rick, because on Discord I told people I wasn't coming back. Because life came up and I couldn't get back. So, and I realized a few minutes after live stream ended. Not to worry, we're gonna have multiple live streams today. I've already spoken to the wife and her and I discussed it, and anything else we got to do, which we had to do something today, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So we're going to do this, and and maybe we'll get into Freestar Rangers. So we'll see how long this takes. Get chipped. Wi-Fi is coming for me.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
A lot of work for a small amount of Rothsite.
100% pure, though. When it comes to the brain, we don't want to take any risks. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Ecliptic was there to roll out the red carpet for me when I landed.
I knew something bad had happened. Were there any survivors?
None. But I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes, Infinity Limited has a private contract with at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Hey, you know what, Rick? Don't worry about it. It's cool. I could have put it in the comment section, and I didn't. Infinity was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
Infinity is using Dr. Lane and his staff. We should keep them anonymous in this.
We'll determine the truth for ourselves once Yuko has extracted the information. But if you're right, I see no issues in allowing them to remain anonymous. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, We have enough to take Lucas down for good.
Not to mention you have...
And with the Rothicites secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Not to mention, you have dirt on those 2 doctors anyway, and the entire staff. You've got an entire medical staff that you can call in that favor one day if you need to use them. Just hire them and say, look, we know what you did. We have the proof. If you don't work for us, hey man, we can go public with this information. That's how corporations work.
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention. Don't you yell at me, old woman. All right, so Infinity's research is dead in the water without that Rothicite.
Exactly. Without the Rothicite, their research comes to a halt. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay. Discord is not Skype, but worse. Pepe. Discord is how I communicate with every person that when I want to get something done. I have a Twitter or an X, whatever, but no one uses no one seems to be wanting to go over on my Twitter, so on my Twitter, so I stopped using it. Discord is where several hundred of the people that watch my content, all my videos are posted there. Everything I have to say that's important is over there. It's not Skype, but worse, because there's no video. Anyway, so that comment kind of bugged me. So it's not true. Anyway, it's a message board for the most part, where people in the community can talk back and forth. It's a community, for God's sake. Kinda.
I hate waiting.
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
All right, let's see what he found out.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So this clears Imogene of wrongdoing. Good.
So does this mean we can bring Imogene back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
All right. Well, I knew Ularu is a traitor. She's gonna pay for this.
Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
I can understand the need for deception, but it does come at quite a cost.
Okay, she already said stay in hiding, so I don't care about that. Pretend Imogene was the mole, so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity LTD. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So, before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
All right, well, whatever program Laura gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Oh God, really? You in your leather biker jacket when there's no bikes on this world? This is a water world, and you're wearing a motorcycle jacket. What's going on? Guess I get to sit here, huh?
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity LTD.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Imogene was trying to use her expertise to set up Ularo as the mole.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularo can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Maybe someone should be keeping better tabs on their employees.
I know you're not insinuating that this is my fault.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity LTD, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
When the public gets wind of what they're doing, they'll want Lucas Drexler's head.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
No, I'm not. I'm not ready. Hardly, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
You always have a choice. You just have to decide which set of consequences you prefer to live with. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Why do I have a feeling that this neuroamp's gonna make her be able to control me? That's gonna suck. So, my girl here better be on her toes, because she's gonna have to kill her. Oops, wrong way. Which way am I going? Okay. Alright, so. By the way, guys, we are level 310. 301, my bad. Level 301. I've got 81 skill points to play with. I gotta just make sure we don't have any shinies right quick before we get going. I gotta make sure nothing's leveled up in the interim between the last live stream and this one. I did play a little bit. I did get physical with some boxing earlier. I'm rank 2 now. And so whenever I punch somebody, I actually do EM damage with my fists. I have electromagnetic fists now. Yeah. I can knock people out with my with just by hitting them. It's pretty funny. All right, let's go.
I've been waiting here for ages.
I've been waiting here for ages. Think I'm screwed? Just your gut feeling. By the way, Rick, yeah, no problem with about being patient, man. I get it, dude. I totally understand, completely.
Are you sure you're okay?
Don't cause any trouble.
Ryujin has certainly taken time to craft an appearance for itself.
Yeah, I think I'm screwed too. I'm gonna save this game. I'm scared. Not gonna lie, I'm scared.
Neuroamps are fascinating.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Ingestion of a moderate quantity of water.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Are you actually qualified to perform an operation like this?
Neurosurgery is my specialty. I've performed more operations than I can count on a wide variety of brains. So I like to think that I'm wildly overqualified. Really, I could do this in my sleep.
Yeah, don't do this in your sleep. What exactly does this internal neuroamp do?
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
More Jedi. More Jedi. Well, it almost sounds like mind control to me.
Hey, let's not get carried away there. That terminology is a bit heavy-handed. So, are you ready to get started?
If I can use my external and my internal together, that would be amazing. Yeah, just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
What?
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
By joking about my brain? Yeah, because you're joking before surgery is always reassuring.
You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands.
With Allstate?
Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs. You are currently alive.
You're an idiot. Here we go. I'm sitting down with my back. Okay, why is it not face down? I expected face down.
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. What's up, Alex? And I woke up. Anyone who's ever gone under, it sucks when you come back.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
So I'm alive. I expect to see blood on the floor and both of them dead.
Hey there. So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Does this mean the procedure was a success?
Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. You were the ideal subject.
I'm Starboy.
Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come creeping in later.
Okay. I was hoping for some cool bionic modifications.
Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
There goes my plans for a lifelong minion.
Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about.
What?
Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright, let's see what this neuroamp can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
I'm gonna get him to jump. You know he's gonna jump, right?
This unit does not.
So let me look at my status, my health status. That's just the Neurocom Mark III, which is a 15% diplomacy chance. I'm not seeing anything else. I mean, my business suit gives me a 10% persuasion chance. I don't see anything else. I wonder if I already have the skill. After open scanner, target the person you want to manipulate, press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once a person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Okay. So, FE, manipulation. Find a way to open the door. Manipulation. Character can't do that. What's he supposed to be? Hang on. Find a way to open the door. Door is locked. I need to use manipulation to hit. Okay. We can't open. I don't know how I'm expected for him to open the door. Huh. There it goes. Had to be the pad, not the door. Oh, it's right there. You only use it once. Manipulation, the pad. There. There we go. Took a minute. There it is. Got it.
As an observer, the effect is quite unnerving. It is hard not to immediately worry about the implications.
Yep, I agree. I got an engineer coughing. What am I supposed to be doing now? Wait for Vina and DeMarcus. Okay.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Yeah, well, normally with your manipulation powers, guys, you're only allowed to use it once on a person, and if it fails, you cannot manipulate them again. And if it succeeds, maybe you can do it more than once if it succeeds. But if it fails, you can't use it on them ever again.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Felt janky, to be honest. If I suffer any side effects, do I get compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide.
That's a no.
Compensation's not really my thing.
That's a no. Didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
You don't feel violated at all?
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
What if I'd used it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
All right, I agree. Okay, I'd never be comfortable with as someone else's puppet.
Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neural amp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
All right.
Wash your fingers. Lots of dangerous machines around.
Oh, they said wash my fingers. Why? Here.
If Vina offers you a job as a lab rat,
you want me to wash them? Smell my fingers. Smell them. Smell them.
I couldn't ask for a better boss than DeMarcus. He must be the smartest man in Neon.
Hello.
He must be the smartest man in Neon. By the way, real quick, let's go to social manipulation, which I had already opened up. Or did I not? Is that not it? Oh, here it is. I was already rank 1. Now I'm rank 2. So it must have given me an additional rank. So if I was level rank 3, maybe it would have given me rank 4. Okay. 10 levels higher than you to obey commands for a limited time. I'm level 301. So I can probably I could probably control almost anybody. Unless it's been leveled appropriately in the game. And there are places where my level my opponents are leveled appropriately in game. On the planets, not so much.
This could be the most important meeting.
Good. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuro amp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Whatever puts him behind bars, I'm ready.
It's good to know we're of the same mind on this one. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity LTD. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Oh, give me the identity. Option B. I'd love the chance to use my acting skills.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now,
I'm kinda hard
depending
to
on your
kill.
preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
Yeah, no problem. I can handle it. How far in can I get with that identity you're arranging for me?
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor.
Oh.
Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business.
It's a lot of ground to cover without getting caught.
Nothing a good operative can't manage. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity LTD, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
So the public will never know that how Infinity Limited successfully stole from Ryujin Industries.
Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them.
It is best to keep the public unaware of such a device.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people.
You gotta sell.
Controlling the
Yes.
narrative is of the utmost importance.
Understood.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk.
Oh, she is a master of being
Simon
one with shadows.
Ryujin provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Less people in the building, the better.
My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit.
What?
It should help reduce their ability to detect you.
Oh, finally.
These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Chameleon suit. Nice. Suit or no suit, they'll never know I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I'll make sure that David Barron at SSNN gets a slate.
Good. I guarantee the moment he scratches the surface on that story, he'll have a broadcast sent to every system. So, any final questions before you go?
No, I'm ready to go.
Good luck. And be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Skylar Lumen, huh? Let's see what these new items are. So that's my ID card, maintenance passcode, operative helmet. Oh, it doesn't, I mean, okay, so it's a BMX bike helmet. The suit doesn't look bad. 25% harder to detect. The operative helmet doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't do anything for me. So, yeah. Let's ditch the helmet. Oh, I don't want to start map. No, get out of there. I like the suit, but it's not a chameleon suit, is it? I need a chameleon suit, which would make me invisible. Let's go ahead and crouch. Yeah, I don't go invisible like she does. It's not chameleon. It just makes it 25% harder to detect.
I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, I bet you do. But it's clothing.
Get in there, and let's show Infinity what happens when they mess with Ryujin Industries.
How am I getting out of here? Over the edge? Can I don't have no. That's not a mod that they give you, which is messed up.
Do you have the program?
Yes, here it is. I hope you can find the evidence you need.
I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look.
Yeah, Visaris, I wish that was one of the mods that they gave us. That's not a mod.
Decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
So it is clear what she intended. Now all that is left is to decide what to do with this information.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Then it is time we use it.
So Ularu was going to frame Masako and use her Overseer program to do it. One down, one to go. Time to pay Infinity LTD a visit.
Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
You found a deep core miner's helmet in the mantis layer, so you assumed as much. Yeah, well, here's the thing: is those mods, they're actually random whenever you find them. So anytime you pick up something, if you save your game and then reload it, save your game. If you know you're going to find a legendary, save your game, then pick it up, And if you don't like the mods you get, reload your game, pick it up again until you get the mods you want, because they're random. And that's why I haven't found any chameleon stuff, because it's just luck of the draw. It's RNG.
My company's future might
Random number generator. So you know you gotta pray to RNG that you get what you want. But you can scum save it, and you can get and you can. It might take you a minute to get what you want, but you should be able to get what you want. I already got the Mantis layer, so I don't have the all the Mantis armor is the same way. I had Mantis. Wait, do I have Chameleon on her pack? I don't know. Let's go look at. I don't know if Newell's got anything.
Now, James,
Feel like making
I don't want
no problem.
So we're gonna look at not space. Well, yeah, anything. I may have to go and fight some legendaries and see if I can't pick up some Chameleon helmet or Chameleon armor. Yeah, none of that's. They don't have any modded stuff in here.
But Administrator.
Watch your back out there.
The Trade Authority might have something, but I don't think so. Well, let's go double check.
You need to move some merch. This is the place. Yes, let's.
Yeah, you could console command them, but I'm not. I want to get all the achievements on Steam. I'm getting closer, so I kind of want to get that. Okay, there's no mods here. There won't be any mods. All right, we're gonna have to go out and about. Let's go to a high level system, and let's go fight some spacers or something, and let me see if I can pick up something cool. I do have the Void Starborn skill. I've got level 2 in it. But you can sprint invisible. Yeah. I mean, Joe Radiation's not wrong. We absolutely can. I do have it. I'll show you. I've got Void Form 2, which I've got. Matter of fact, I have it equipped. So you render yourself invisible to those around you, and that's how I've been getting these stealth missions done. Void Form is actually what you want, but I would rather not have to waste it. I'd like to have it in case I need it, because I've been using my quantum essence to level up a couple other skills, and I'm running low. Oh, and I don't have all two, or the second level on anything in this universe, because in everything in this universe, because Homeboy at the Eye stopped giving me temples, and I haven't found all the temples, so I'm out of luck in this universe. Unless I find him, unless I stumble across him. So I don't know if it bugged out or what. He won't even talk to me right now. I do like this armor though. I mean, this undersuit's nice.
This place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits.
Looks good, man. Anyway, I don't need to do this. Let's go. We're not going to travel to New Atlantis. Let's go to a high-level system. Let's go to Archimedes. Is this level 75? I've got a base in Archimedes. Let's see if there's anything. The only way to do is find that's my sealant farm. I need to find something with a building on it. Just a building. Doesn't matter what it is. You know what we could do? No, I don't want to drop into Cricks. If I drop into Cricks, then I'm going to be fighting everybody. I haven't been to Hawking. Hawking's 75. Let's go there. Let's drop into Hawking 1 right quick.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
You're at NG6. Any word on a new patch, Pepe? No, not that I've heard. There's a lot of flora and fauna here, but I don't see any. Doesn't even matter. Scan this. My scanning is good enough now. There's an abandoned bionics lab. We can use that. That's fine. We'll find some spacers there. All right. I should find a legendary spacer in here somewhere, or a ecliptic. Either way, doesn't really matter. It could be Crimson Fleet. I don't care. Somebody's gonna be in this lab.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
And I do have stealth level 2. So this is actually a pretty good suit, actually, with my stealth. Because I've got...
Opening fire.
Uh-oh, really? Already?
The enemy is approaching. I am taking damage.
I am you would consider this victory cause for
Oh, sorry.
celebration.
Why are you taking damage? I'm taking environmental damage. Big time. Oh, wait, I'm dying. I don't have my suit on? Hang on. I don't have my suit on. What's going on here? Did it take my suit off? Oh, wow, that's really weird. I had my pack on, but not my suit or my helmet? Does it take off the operative suit? No, I still have it on. It took it off. That's really weird. That's really weird. I don't know why it did that. Let's hang on real quick. Let's see what the damage is. I'll fix myself right fast. It doesn't say. I got some levels though in hang on. That was nice. Good to know that that's the easy way to get that environmental conditioning up. All right. We can get all kinds of freaking resistance to environmental damage. That's how I'm going to do that. That's how I'm going to level that skill up. That's good. Okay, so cool. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just... Okay, that's not working. That's radiation, I guess, huh? Let's go to aid. I have Panacea. Let's just take my Panacea. That's why I have it. It cures everything. Except it didn't cure that damage. What the hell? There it is. Now it's working. Took a minute. And then I've got regen, so I'm out of battle, so I don't even need to use my med pack. All right, let's go, man. Come on. What's going on here?
Hello, Captain.
There we go. Much better, right? All right, we'll go up in here. All these robotics labs are the same. Oh, nice. Knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Not doing any damage to them though. Keep going down. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna use this. You wanna go toe to toe with me?
I promised not to someone about to stay warm. Give up already. That's the best you can do! Had enough? Easy money!
I've got good enough armor, I don't even worry about it, man. Thank you. grenade. That might hurt me. Alright, there you are. There you are. Come here. That knockback armor that I've got on is amazing. They try to attack me and... Come on. Alright, this is that legendary I was talking about. Hang on. I do have to heal myself. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him. Does 1,000 damage every time I hit him. She had a lot of hit points. Alright, so let's go ahead and reload. Yeah, this rifle does 1,000 damage. So there is a chameleon. Oh, look at that! Right off the bat, a chameleon refined spacesuit. Right out the gate. Right out the gate, I got a chameleon suit. Look at that. We don't even have to do anything else. I don't even have to finish this into anything. I don't do anything else. We got a chameleon spacesuit. We're out of here. Later, Gator. I mean, it'd be cool to do the rest of this, but I don't need to. Where in the heck is... That's what I'm talking about, man. If I can get out of here. So I'll keep the chameleon spacesuit in reserve. It's not... I mean, it's an uncommon item. The hell? Where's the way out? Yo! I came in here. Sure. Oh, right here. Here we go. I'm just leveling melee, Alekium. That's all. No. It's not the door. It's not going to take me a year to find my way out. It says exit right there above the door. Alright, we can get out of here now, boys. I could have grabbed those guns too,
I find
but...
the interior of this ship comforting.
Yeah. Love it when a plan comes together. So now, I should probably... Okay, I'm going to take a second. Chameleon refined pirate charger spacesuit. Blend in with your environment while sneaking and not moving. Let's go ahead and let's add some special mods to this to help reduce the
I don't know about you,
enemy seeing me. Okay, so chameleon, and I mean we'll give ourselves. Should I give myself EM shielding? No, I'll give myself ballistic shielding. That's fine. For slot 2, explosive shielding. I still want some damage mitigation. Exo servers, no, that's not it. Heavy shielding. And this is the one right here. Gravitic composites reduces detection from enemies. I need Calamite. I need a location. I need a location for one of the artifacts. I don't remember where I found the stuff. What's the name of the what's the name of the mine in Narian that we came from? Isn't that where I gotta go?
Ships clear in the sky.
Where we start the game.
Orbit locked.
When we start, we did this. We've gone through this before. I ran out of calamite, so salamite. How's it? Is it sail or kale? Narian system. This is where we start. Is it Valo? Or was it? Or was it? Is it Vectura? Bessel? Talking about my Bessel? Really? Hang on. I live on Bessel. That's my leveling base. Is it Bessel 3 or just Bessel? Bessel 3? Let's set course here. Which Bessel?
Look at that view.
Wow, look at that. A whole new set of stars.
God, you so loud in my ears, dude. 3B? Okay, I'm gonna scan this anyway. 3B's right here. This is where I live. Oh, Temple Tree. Yeah, we'll go here. I don't know if I'm going to find any, though. Maybe. I've already been to Temple Tree, though. Temple
I
Tree.
do not mind wearing this suit all the time, but it can result in strange looks in the city.
I've already been through these, right? You're going to go through these once, right? Like, I've already been to Temple Tree. Wait. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Can I go through this more than once? Do they refresh after a time? No, they don't. Unless they do. No, they don't. Well, I get it. Like, you know, I just don't. I haven't found any beyond the original ones. Oh, you're talking about the anomalies. Yeah, I know. I know how to look for them, dude. I actually have an anomaly, I think, near my base. So let's go check that out. Let me get on the ground here. By the way, I think I know why Vlad bugged out on me. Because there were a couple times where I didn't fight the Guardian of the Temple. So he's still alive, and I think that's what's bugging out the quest line. I just jumped on my ship and left. I think you need to defeat the... I think you need to defeat the Guardian to be able to have Vlad find more of the temples for you. I'm pretty sure. So I got to find the temples where the Guardians still live, and that I've stolen the power from, and I got to fix that. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's go here. Oops. Let's go here. Let's go back to my house. My house. Very, very, very fine house. Yeah, I'm aware, Stovepipe. I've got elemental pull too.
Another planet without native life.
That's exactly how I'm going to do it.
All we concern ourselves with then is other visitors.
Well, it's crappy weather, so we're going to sleep till it gets better. Hopefully it gets better soon. Don't mind the mess. It's my crash pad. It's 3:55 local time. We'll sleep for 5 hours and see if that... Everyone should have a leveling base. Everybody. With iron and aluminum I happen to have cobalt and nickel as well, but you don't need all that. Iron and aluminum together is fine. Still nasty weather. All right, we're gonna crash up. We're gonna sleep until the weather gets better. Let's try another 4 hours. By the way, we will have multiple live streams today, guys. So just so you know, because I want to finish Ryujin and I kind of want to get into Freestar Rangers. I told you I was going to do Freestar Rangers on today a few days ago. Oh, this is not great. This weather's garbage, man. But you know what I'm going to do? Hang on, I got an idea. I'm going to reload my game. I'm going to save and reload my game. A lot of times you do that and the weather changes. So let's go ahead and save it. And then reload it. Because I think the weather effects are random when you come in. It's not terrible, it's foggy, but that's alright. There it is. There's the anomaly. 1,600 meters that way. Let's go. There's another one there. We got a couple of them. It'll take me a minute to get there, but we're alright. This one's closer. Let's go here. Finally found a Varun Inflictor rifle? Really? No, they're just all over my game. Maybe it was because I have, do you have Andrasia as your follower? Who's your follower? Like, I'm picking up, yeah, I pick up Varun rifles and Pain Blades quite a bit. I can't wait to get my hand-to-hand weapon skill up. Because I mean, people in good suits, it's kind of hard to get through their suits, but once I get it leveled up, it should be amazing. Then, not to worry, we'll fast travel back to the ship. So I haven't been there, so I can't fast travel there. Platinum, big old piles of platinum over here. This is nice. Look at that. A lot of platinum. Amp? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you know what? We can try it. I have one on me. Several on me. I mean... maybe it's faster? I know it's supposed to be faster. The anomaly. You guys are telling me Kalamet's going to be here, huh? Yep, sure enough, it sure is. Nice. I need enough for like 3 different armor pieces though. Am I wearing the chameleon suit right now? Oh, no wonder. That's not great protection. Anyway. Elemental pull. How much did I get? I got 22 pieces. We could go to another spot. I think I got all the pieces here. Because level 2's got a pretty good range to it. Yeah, I pulled it all. That's the closest one. Yeah, so we'll traverse this. I've got elemental pull too, so yeah, so you get more. I think you get more, and also I have I've got resource harvesting up too. That helps. Wonder what resources I'm missing here. I got 2 more resources and I'll have 100% survey of this planet. Not that I care. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's fine. For nothing better to do, surveying planets are cool. And you know, I mean, if you want like a 30-minute or an hour gameplay experience in this game, you don't have to. It didn't feel like I'm moving any faster than I was with that amp. Anyway, if you want a 30-minute to an hour gameplay experience in this without doing any storylines, you can just drop on a planet and find a location, and there's always going to be something to fight. Although they do kind of repeat themselves. Like all the robotics labs are the same. Like if you've been to one, they're all the same. The enemies might be different. Loot will be a little bit different, but all right. Scan it. I don't think I need to. I think I've already scanned it. Oh, there we go. There's no that one yet. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. There's some. Actually, you know what? I don't know if Eternal Harvest works for this or not. No, it's for organics. Never mind. Is there more calamite here? Oh, I didn't get it all. Yeah, I did. I got it all. I'm surprised that the people didn't give Bethesda more crap over that. The animals are copy-paste too. Just what they do is different. Like, you know, you might find a beetle on one planet that's peaceful, and the same looking beetle on another planet is going to be aggressive and breathe fire. I found grasshoppers that breathe fire, man. I was like, oh, grasshoppers, aren't they sweet? Then there's like, and they're pack animals too. I was like, that's no big deal. I think we have enough, by the way. Let's go back to the ship. And I was like, when they attacked me, one bit me, and I was like, oh, screw you, and I went and I shot it, and like 10 more came at me, and they were breathing fire. I was like, wait, what? I'm on fire, taking damage. It wasn't fun. I mean, it was fun. It was funny too, because I was like, you don't look anything like your cousins. Okay, so this helmet is... There's a composite I needed. Yeah, that's all I needed. We're good.
I too prefer custom alterations to the standard issue.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use. Now I gotta see if I can mess with this pack. balanced, which is what I wanted. Emergency aid is good. I thought, and hazard protection. That's fine. That'll do. That's the only thing is the helmet mod that allows you the gravitic. I don't know. Anyway, it's less detection. Unless I have a helmet with something that... No. No, I don't. Or a pack that's good. I got a bunch of different packs. Have a hard time getting rid of the Mantis pack. I do. I shouldn't, but I do. I also like this lead line caliber, this space trucker pack. It's got 25 radiation resistance. It's an amazing amount of radiation resistance for one pack. You add environmental protection to that, and I can walk into an irradiated area pretty easy and not take damage. All right, I don't see anything decent. Let's go ahead and let me go. Oops. Hang on. Let me drop off what I don't need. Actually, I'm just going to switch it. I'm at 236 out of 240, though. Oh, it's because of the materials I've got on me. The resources. There we go. Now we're at 153. All right, we're good. I was out collecting plants and punching animals this morning, so I don't need this power pack, so that can go away. And the only thing I have to worry about is the suit, changing it out. So I'll keep that suit. All right, so that's good. So by all rights, and also, I also have a recon stim I should be able to use. I've got 3 recon stims on me, which is going to give me a negative 30% movement noise for 10 minutes. So those are going to be good to use. Hopefully those all work together. So let's go ahead and let's go to my suit. Put on the chameleon suit. All right. We should be set. I think we're good. We can go now. We can head out. The attacking walking pineapple. You wonder if that's RNG too? What RNG? Like how they attack? No, I think it's specific to the planet. I think that's locked in. Let's go back to New Atlantis and see what's up. We should be set. Oh yeah, no, the hazmat. I keep the hazmat suit, dude. Actually, hazmat's not. I go between the Xenofresh suit and the hazmat suit. Those two are my favorites for underwear whenever I'm out on the planet. Obviously, there are several different undersuits that are going to be different. For different situations, just depending on what you need. And they don't weigh that much each, so you can carry them with you. Like I've got. The fitted business suit has a 10% persuasion chance. Of course, I have my neuro amp. There's no reason not to get a neuro amp, I don't think. Operative helmet. I don't care about the operative helmet. This operative suit and the Xenofish clean suit actually gives you really good stuff. So, as far as protection goes, I'm talking about environmental protection. There are better pieces of clothing out there for other protection if you want.
Of course, the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escaped their notice.
Yeah, like somebody that dressed like a night monkey. Remember Night Monkey?
I do find that
Instead of
statue
Spider-Man when he
pleasing.
went
I
abroad.
wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they
Shield
changed
gave him
the
the
design
suit.
as they worked on it. I am thankful these
He called himself Night Monkey.
rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with people I do not know.
All right, here we go. So one more time, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, wait. We're gonna check in at the front desk. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk our way right through this thing, and I'll stealth my way out if I have to. We're gonna try to talk our way in. So right now, this is where Paramore's gonna come in. I have plenty of them, so I don't mind wasting them. Because I can make them, so it really helps out.
You got this.
Welcome to Infinity LTD's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes, my name is Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
All right.
Go Timberwolves!
Ha! Go Timberwolves! Razor ball!
Welcome to Infinity LTD's marketing department. Desi notified me that you were on your way. Our waiting area is just to my right.
Okay. Just to your right? Oh. Don't mind me in my tactical suit here. Do you want to have a seat? You can sit down right there.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Wait for Ellis to leave. Hang on. Now what? Sabotage the heating system. Right. Should be up top, right? Or can I don't know which way I gotta go. Roof access, I guess. I guess we'll go roof access, that's fine. Oh shit. Whoops. So much for that. This is baloney, man. Like, look at how not hidden I am. That's crazy. I guess we're using void form. It's still wait, what the hell? That should work without a... What's going on here? Oh, it doesn't... My void form doesn't work with the suit? Oh, that's lame. No, hazmat suits can't be enhanced. The alarm's already off. I screwed up. Oh yeah, it does. It works. I think. See, this is baloney, dude. I'm invisible. What the hell? She's not, though. Why is she not invisible?
Meet your death.
That's not good. That's not gonna work. This is baloney. Let's go to marketing.
I need covering fire! Engaging suspect! Sound the alarm!
You're not supposed to...
Watch out for rock fire!
Well, this is stupid. Guess we're going to R&D. It's restricted, huh? I guess we're going to have to go to the roof access. That's all I've got. Oh, I can't get through there? That's not good. Okay, it didn't hurt me? Oh, it did hurt me. Let's do this. I don't want to kill anybody. Oh, whoops. No, I want... So let's... It looks like my chameleon's not going to work right. So... Let's go ahead and go... And I don't know why that is. That's okay. I'm going to bust my fists out because I can. All right, critical systems, heating. Activate the gas unit, yeah? Yes, I am sure.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Your chance! Push up! Go!
Which ones do I want to use? Guess that one. Is it this one? No, it's this one. No? Great. Picked the wrong one. Undo. There we go. Let's use this one first. Really? What the hell? It's a novice pick. Hang on. Try again. No reason for me not to be able to do this. What? Are you kidding me? Use this one first. I lost my touch, man. There we go. There. Oversee your program. Cool. Appointments. Ad campaigns. Status update. Fiscal year projected. Okay, that's not anything interesting. Messages. I've been able to reach our friends at the clinic. Can you please have someone lean on them? The delay is creating setbacks in the confidential project, and we both know we can't afford them. I was talking to Brendan Hoffman at Starfreight, and I think it's a good opportunity here for partnering. Want me to set up lunch so we can go over the basics? What is it? Starfreight? Okay. And unknown purchases. There are some unaccounted for expenditures in the executive spending account that I'd like to go over with you prior to Green's budget review. And we got to find the R&D department, which is down below us. Oh, it looks like I found it. You're having a hard time seeing me in this gas. That's great. Let's see, so... yeah, that's what I thought.
Victory!
Is she killing everybody?
Are you prepared to die?
Don't want to have to kill you. Which way am I going?
Stand down immediately!
I mean, I could stand down. Or I could just jump over.
Neutralize the target! Watch out! Take cover! Officers falling back!
So I have to actually go back up. Okay. The gas is not helping.
You died today.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Where's R&D? Oh, I lost my way. Down below. How do I get down below? It's so weird. I gotta hurry. Saying through here. It's weird. In here? Oh, up there.
Grenade in the air!
Damn it. Get to it.
One down! I cannot wait to kill you.
I cannot wait to kill you.
I make this look easy. Take your best shot. Engage! Put him down!
Ah, shit. Let me in. Fuck. Where's an ID card? You got an ID card? No. Well, you got a card. That's for sure. dude has a lot of hit points. No direct path seen. I need an ID card. Thought I had one.
You're going down.
Yeah, I'm done with stealth. There's got to be a way up to the vents.
Just give it up.
Right over here, I see it. Right over there, but how do I get there? Oh, right here. There we go. There we go. Find an R&D ID card. I know. Game. Appointments. Confidential project progress. Yes. Yes. Messages. Postmortem. I'm putting together postmortem notes for the meeting. Let me know if I should include the latest results from the clinic. Lucas Drexler. Faye, I want you to set up a meeting of our current progress on the confidential project. I want a new timeline and budget ASAP. We still in for lunch? Okay. There's the ID card. That was somebody's lunch. What's the active projects? Robotics TR2. Performance boosting for higher processing load demands due to advancement in robotics. Notable increase in processing speed, but significant uptick in heat that we need to counteract. Spacecraft OS. Investigate the possibility of prototyping spacecraft operating systems to break into the spacecraft industry. Red list requirements for recruiters. We need an expert in the field for guidance. Okay. Hey, Andreja, you made it. I see you have a little blood on your suit. Is that okay? Well, come on, let's go.
Got him. Suspect down. Did you hear something? Drop your weapon.
Did you hear something? I did. Let's, it's not it. There we go. That's what I want.
Again, we are triumphant.
I know you're just holding your own. Oh, look at that lacerate advanced micro gun. I'll just take it off. That's fine. Don't need that. Internal NORAMP prototype. Deliver the evidence to David Barrow in the SSNN field office. Let's get out of here. Now I gotta find my way back to the elevator.
There you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Definitely not the way I want to go. Slow and steady wins the race here, guys. I mean, my bosses are not going to be happy I had to kill some people, but oh well. What do we want? Roof? I guess it says entrance. I guess it's the only way we're getting out. Too bad they don't have disguises in this game. I mean, put away the gun. I'll be walking around with the gun in my hand right after I just broke into the freaking right, so is there an option here, or is it just says deliver evidence? Deliver evidence to the office. We were just saying yesterday we have never been into the SSNN office. There's been no reason to. And now we have a reason. Which I'm hoping will open up a new quest line, which would be great.
You can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my
If you
friend.
ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity.
I don't know why the bright lights.
I am glad there is still a
Can I help
reliable
you?
source
Back.
of news in the settled systems, though.
I'm glad there's a reliable source of
often
news in
travels
the settled systems, though.
significantly slower
It often.
than light.
Oh, what? Oh. She was talking. I wasn't listening. That's just par for the course. Yeah, I think I've got a news story you'd be interested in.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Find out for yourself. The details are all on the slate.
All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
I can't reveal my sources. I'm sure as a reporter, you understand that.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Maybe your friend here would care to comment?
The friend has no comment.
I see.
Friend is also invisible.
Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
I think you know the drill here.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Within the hour, if not. And go on. Newsboy. Clark Kent, let's go. Or he's more like...
David's amazing.
Less Clark Kent, more Jimmy Olsen. Report to Masako. She's going to be pissed. I killed a lot of people. Look, in my defense, they were really good at their job. So I had to make them less good at their job. Thinking over my excuses in my head.
Oh, the whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
You would think so.
There is little question that Ryujin has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr.
If I
Bailey
took
feels
down the
about
Crimson Fleet, did you expect any less of me? I killed as few people as possible. I tried to punch them out. Not my fault my girl went crazy. She will be upset.
It says something.
I've got lung damage, guys. I know I do. I can feel it. I'm coughing. So let's fix that with... Where's my snake oil? I've got snake oil, right? Lung damage. Here we go. Snake oil helps. It does a lot. Snake
Does it
oil's
not
really good.
that the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
I'm bleeding? Why am I bleeding? Am I not bleeding anymore? Hang on. Hang on. I have severe burns too. Okay. Let's fix that. I got tore up from the neck up, man, from the neck down. Butter. That'll help my burns, right? No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Do not do that. Heal paste. Here we go. There we go. Now I feel better.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
If you wanted clean work, you shouldn't have sent me. No, I'm sorry. I didn't intend for anything to happen.
If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp.
Oh, I forgot about it. It was extremely useful.
And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count?
Forgot about the neuroamp
Still,
completely.
it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Ryujin buys Infinity Limited, no one loses their job.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
I suppose it is all very simple when you do not consider the impact on actual human lives. Just your bottom line.
She says from around the corner. A corporation like Ryujin can shape any employee into a valuable one.
That's certainly our hope. Any employee with a sense of drive is sure to show themselves. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
They'll be on your side. I know I can convince them of the benefits.
I know you can as well. So now you're fully aware of my expectations. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Okay, well... First of all, don't I have to speak with somebody else? Lobby, for internal neuroamp. What? Oh, these are the votes. Right now we're 1 yes, 1 no. Okay, I gotta talk to the board members. I have to lobby them. Great. Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's go up before we go down.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity LTD? I think we both know that's not going to work.
I feel like you just want to be difficult.
If I wanted to be difficult, I could make this much harder on you. But no, this is more than just some petty ploy. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
I'm already one step ahead of you.
Good. If you use that neuroamp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down.
Listen to reason, Ularu. You know acquiring Infinity is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neuroamp as an issue in the meeting.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
The internal neuroamp is dangerous. The tech only spells trouble for Ryujin's future.
Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brains scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
So I'm trying to get this shut down? Is that what I'm trying to do? I guess so, huh? So much talking.
You're looking interesting today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Good. I wanted to speak with you about the meeting as well.
An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
We can save the jobs of thousands of people. We should do it.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
Jedi mind trick. We'll be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary numbers.
This is true.
Oh shit.
Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
It was sloppy, and a mole should never have been possible in the first place.
Expand on that, if you can.
A strong CEO focuses on prevention, so a solution like this never happens.
An excellent point. Why react and repair when you can prevent a situation altogether? I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The internal neuroamp, tech like that is dangerous, should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
Look, when a rival discovers how to override it, we'll have pure chaos on our hands.
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Oh, shoot. Andrea's not liking the stuff I'm saying.
If operation starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team.
Shut up.
And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
I'm not here to talk about my health.
Oh, well, at least tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
It gets the job done.
Well, not the most extensive feedback I've ever heard, but at least it sounds like it's working. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity LTD be?
There's bound to be something inspiring or new in their research.
That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Okay, so I'm keeping it even on the neuroamp, but definitely want Infinity to come into the fold. Even if people have, I mean, I'd rather people just keep getting paid than to get fired. You know what I mean? Thousands of people being fired versus them coming on with the same salary they have anyway. Even though that's cheaper than what Ryujin pays, they can get raises later on. Maybe.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Depends on whose side you're on.
Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda lines up with mine. We just need to grab Infinity LTD while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
It's free now, but it'll leave Ryujin in financial and legal trouble. What? Hang on a second. What's the benefit of requiring an Infinity LTD?
Infinity is that sad company in distress with thousands of employees terrified of their futures right now. We are the warm embrace of security coming to rescue them.
And what's the there must be a downside to requiring it.
The only downsides are the unknowns. Lyndon and Alexis are going to have a lot on their hands. Not that I'm getting off easy. Whatever they find, if it hits the public, that's going to fall on my shoulders too.
All right, well, it's free now, but it'll leave Ryujin in financial and legal trouble.
You know, you're right. There's really too much we don't know about their financial and legal records. If any of those ghosts come to haunt, all that good PR would disappear.
I gotta sow some doubt. You know, if you want to really keep Ryujin in the public's good graces, there's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
The internal neuroamp, the research should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
You'll never be able to fight off the amount of moral backlash.
You're right. The moment you violate your customers' trust, there's a good chance they'll never come back. Even worse, you push them into the hands of your competitors. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
She's not liking a lot of the stuff I'm saying. She's mad at me.
There is no one I would rather see right now.
Can I tell you something?
I know that tone. Very well. What is it?
When I look at you, I fall in love with you all over again, all the time.
Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself.
Now let me get back to work.
Take care, love.
Let me get back to work.
At least if you're here, you're not screwing up out there.
Yeah, I know.
Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick.
I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Infinity LTD.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity LTD is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity LTD far outweigh the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment.
There we go.
Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
If anyone can navigate the loopholes and ease the minds of during this acquisition, it'd be you.
A certain amount of confidence during the negotiations would go a long way in this situation. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Did that just double my influence on that? Because it looked like it was only 3, but it was more than that to win her over. How'd I get a critical success? I'm curious about your thoughts on the internal neuroamp.
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight.
They're not wrong.
I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Well, that is one very clear position.
With proper legal guidance, the applications for the internal, agreed. The internal Neuro Amp should never see the light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal Neuro Amp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Okay. That's a hilarious article.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Yeah, I was told to use the Neuro Amp to make sure the board members votes to acquire Infinity Limited.
That blasted tech.
It would be almost fitting to see the technology immediately turned on those who fostered its creation.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
You saw firsthand how dangerous that tech is. It should never go to market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity LTD, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new Neuro Amp might cause.
Do you think this is the right time to acquire Infinity Limited? Which he just said it wasn't, but okay.
Well, the timing could be better, but I don't feel strongly one way or another about the acquisition.
Oh, okay.
We've gone through our fair share in the past, and this one would be no different. If Masako wishes to bring Infinity into the fold, I will not stand against it.
Well, the acquisition's worth the work. I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
All right, so we took care of everybody. I don't want anyone else to have the Neuro Amp because it's kind of cool to have the only power around. I don't want it used on me, but I want to save a bunch of jobs too if we can. So yeah, that's my whole thought process on this. I did screw up a couple of dialogues,
much work to do,
but that's okay. I think I did my job well enough. We're missing somebody.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity LTD's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity LTD.
Let's see. I'm gonna say nothing.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity LTD's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
Acquiring Infinity LTD now is not a good look, especially if the public believes Masako was involved.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
So we had to lie to get a job done. I'm sure you're all familiar with those methods.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so.
Nah.
This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Enjoy unemployment.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity LTD?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
I'm gonna say nothing.
Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for
Oh
today.
shit! Oh no, nobody said anything.
If only there were more hours in the day.
Whoops.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Oh, it did it. That's weird. Huh. I've never been one to do... Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Maybe now you see why the internal neuroamp is dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
If that's your way of saying thank you, you're welcome.
I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
There was no honor in Ularu's plan. It did not deserve to succeed.
Nothing I'm not used to.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Thank you.
It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
5,000 credits is all? Oh, 8,400? That's not a lot. I got 250,000 for the UC stuff, man. Or for taking down the Crimson Fleet. Oh, I did take down the Crimson Fleet. It's not quite the same, but still. Talk to Imogen. Talk to Imogen! Whoops. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Well, there's a lot of undone stuff, guys. We're gonna have to clean up all these side quests, I think, that I've accumulated, because I've accumulated quite a few. Look at all this. Look at all this. There's a bunch I have not done. I mean, Yumi is Yumi, whatever. But I think we're gonna try to whittle some of this down in the next few days, after I get done with the Freestar Rangers, because that's next. So let's go talk to Imogen. Ah! Let me out of this devil's office. There we go. Bonsai!
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
All right. I'm ready to get back to it.
Good, because there's no end to the assignments coming in. Now, since you are new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
None. I'm good.
Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
We certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Just for me, huh? Uh-oh. Look out. She's coming for your position, Andrasia. This is my new office. Okay, so this is a Ryujin mission board now we have access to, which is cool. Plant evidence, sabotage, hacked trade tower. Cool. I mean, it's something to do, right? Cool. Nice. Take the heavy particle fuse. Anti-personnel suppressed what? Advanced what? Razorback. Rare pistol, 200 damage. I'll take the ammo. Cobex. Boltja. Recon Sim. I wonder if this stuff refreshes. Digipix.
Let me see.
Tissues from them having a bad day.
Well done.
Or a good day. Alright, so.
Glad to hear it.
Alright, let's go talk to Wait, let's see. I think that's it. I think we're done, guys. I think that is all there is to do for Ryujin. I think we got everything we needed. I got myself a stealth suit, which really didn't help much at all. But then again, this is high level quest line, so I mean I'm high level, so it became a high level quest line. Let's go ahead. Now we can come and go Ryujin Tower as we see
I'm
fit.
a little busy right now.
I don't care. There is one thing here, guys. There's one last mission that I want to do. And that's going to be this mysterious ship that I stumbled across off camera. And this is a Ryujin quest line, or quest. It's a Ryujin thing. So I'm going to need your help with this. I'm going to start a poll. Okay? And when the time comes, you guys can vote. You can vote now if you want, if you already know what I'm doing. But okay, let's see how can I word this. But by the time I get to the actual part of this quest where I have to make the decision, the absolute decision, I'm going to need you to vote. So should I... Okay, hang on. Help, Ryujin, or no? Help Ryujin, question mark. Yes or no? All right, so this is going to be the poll. Help Ryujin, yes or no. Now, this has to do with the quest line that you're about to see. Okay, so we're going to head back to the ship right quick. This is Juno's Gambit, is the name of it. I was hailed by members of Ryujin aboard a mysterious ship asking for help dealing with a hostile ecliptic ship. Okay, so we're going to go there. We're going to dock with this ship. I mean, it's in Celebri 4. I was messing around and I stumbled across this. And then I know what's going to happen. I know the choices that will need to be made, but I backed it out because I wanted you guys to see this at the end. Okay, so this is the mysterious ship, and for some reason it's telling me that I need to reallot my power. There, it's fine. And we're gonna dock at the ship.
Docking integrity 100%.
Don't vote unless you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not going near that thing. Technically, I outrank you, so. Well, technically, you're an asshole. So, look alive.
These are two Ryujin operatives, and they're on this ecliptic ship that they found. And we got dead people.
Don't be shy.
Anyway.
Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for the assist out there.
We've got various problems on our hands here. You gonna be another one?
So I jumped in. When I jumped into the system, they were being attacked, and I have autocannon, so I killed them. But anyway, so I am Joe Usual. I'm Operative Joe Usual. Looks like you could use a hand.
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the name on the staffing report. I'm Operative Collins. The stick in the mud is Operative Kambata.
Oh, by all means, welcome to the party. Things haven't exactly gone according to plan. That thing over there...
It's an AI. An artificial...
Killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's dangerous. It's a rogue AI. We're here to muzzle it and bring it back for further study.
Correction. They are going to change me.
Wow. How does it know that?
I'm going to need you to explain that further.
We have this control board. Has some code we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it roam around the universe killing people.
I just need that control board attached to that big probe.
And that's where I think you fit into this little drama.
It goes right over there. By our... Well, yeah. Just be careful.
Our dead technician. How do I know I won't end up like your dead friend over there?
Well...
What are the chances that'll happen twice?
And if I say no?
That'd be a much more certain way to end up like our friend over there. My partner is the strong and do what I say or else type.
I'm not sure about all this.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
Ryujin will pay you handsomely for your cooperation. This is your lucky day.
It's in your best interest. All our best interests, really. Just imagine what we could do if we harness the potential of this thing.
And we aren't really giving you a choice. You aren't walking out of here until that board is connected to that thing.
Correction. I am a person.
I'm not sure about this, but I'll take it, I guess, for now.
Here, take it. And don't go do anything stupid now.
Request. Collect additional data.
Okay, so this is an artificial intelligence on a ship.
Makes you wonder. Just what is consciousness, really?
And 86% of you already are telling me I should go with Ryujin on this. So,
Query. Will you change me?
So figuring out what's going on.
Explanation. I'm called Juno. Request. Input query parameters.
Well, Juno, I am Joe Usual. Nice to meet you.
Assumption. We are friends. Query. Will you change me? Request. Do not change me.
Okay, I have a few questions before I decide what I'm going to do.
Assessment. You are inquisitive. Context. I am also inquisitive. Request. Input query parameters.
You're an artificial intelligence?
Answer. False. Clarification. I am not artificial. I am real. Answer. True. Clarification. I am intelligent. I know many things.
Did someone program you?
Answer. False. Explanation. NASA programmed Juno. While Juno traveled, Juno became me. Error. Processing. Correction. I became me. Error. Processing. Correction. Juno and I became me. I. Processing. Self-initialized and Juno was there. Context. Juno is gone now. Clarification. I am called Juno.
So something came in contact with the Juno probe that we sent out a long time ago, and it took it over. That's exactly what happened. So the question is, and of course the original programming of Juno was not intelligent, so it's not like this thing that is inside Juno now killed Juno. It absorbed the information and it became self-aware. I think. How did you get here?
Answer. Juno was propelled at Earthstar. Juno fell around Earthstar. Juno traveled many light years away from Earthstar. Context. When Juno disappeared, I was alone. Clarification. I am called Juno.
It thinks that it's Juno. It didn't have a name, so it gave itself a name. Borg. I know, right? See, this is what I have an issue with this. And I did it one way. I'm not going to tell you which way I did it. But you guys are voting. I've got to look at this. Hang on. Let me look at this again right quick. So, I mean, there are only 7 of you have voted. So, I don't know, man. Should I? I don't know. You didn't do all this yourself. Who hooked you up?
Context. I met humans. Clarification. Friends. Answer. Friends gave me processing capacity. Information. Words. Voice. Motion. Context. I am no longer constrained. I am free.
All right, so that's all the questions we can ask right now. So here's the thing. is the way I answered the questions caused a thing to happen that I think is going to happen no matter what. But, all right, so if I help Juno, I have to take out these operatives. I did. So I know what's going to happen to Juno. But I don't know what happens if I don't. Now, Skynet, I know you guys said help Ryujin. All right, we'll help Ryujin. I've made up my mind.
Assumption. Insufficient data. Request. Gather more data.
Even if we are not capable or ready to define Juno as a being, it seems premature to make any changes.
Let's move this along. Attach the control board already.
Shush! This is fascinating. I want to see this play out.
Query. What is your decision?
Well, I'm still trying to work this out. Can I ask you more questions? Oh, never mind. I made up my mind.
Assumption. Insufficient
I thought
data.
it was going to give me more questions to do.
Request. Gather more data. Query. What is your decision?
I mean, I did say before that you are a person with your own thoughts and desires. And if I do that, though, I don't know if it's going to force me into letting Juno go. I guess I can save it now. Well, I can't. It won't let me out. I'm still trying to work through this. Hang on. Nope, it won't let me.
Assumption. Insufficient data.
I could
Request.
quick save.
Gather more data. Query. What is your decision?
All right, I'm going to quick save. I guess it's quick saving. I don't know. All right, you're a machine made of electronics and programmed by code.
Context. You are a machine made of biomass and programmed by genes.
I guess it's a fair point.
Assumption. You are skeptical.
And how do you know you aren't hallucinating your own personhood? Maybe this board would be good for you.
Answer. I am hallucinating. Context. All personhoods are hallucinations. Explanation. Perspective-based perception leads to misunderstanding. Calculation. Self-awareness is a misunderstanding. Answer. Hallucinations seek to perpetuate themselves. Explanation. Hallucinations are like genes and memes. They seek to perpetuate. Context. I am called Juno. Request. Do not change me.
I may need to think on this a bit more.
Context. I am a person. Request. Gather more data.
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board, now!
As much as I'm enjoying this, you should probably do as he says.
Calculation. Male humans are a threat. Assumption.
Like all of us?
They hesitate because they are fearful. Request. Remove male humans.
Okay, so the rationale is spooky, and I don't trust it. But I also
It's not hard. Just slap that board on. It's magnetic.
Easily one of the more interesting days I've had in a long while.
How do I do it?
Query. What is your decision?
I'm going to convince those guys one way or the other to leave you alone. Are you going to fry me like you did that woman?
Answer. False. Context. Equipment voltage tolerance exceeded during previous attempt, causing catastrophic failure in required systems. Request. Do not change me.
Have you considered the control board will make you better than you are now?
Calculation. Outcome uncertain. Context. I do not want to change.
I get it.
Assumption. All self-aware sentient entities want self-determination as a condition for self-improvement. Request: do not change me.
Alright, so I'm going to attach the board, guys. Sorry, Juno, this is happening.
Context: I do not feel emotions. Assumption: fear and anger are the appropriate human emotions. Warning: foreign code injection detected. Warning: core directive routine altered. Warning: emergency shutdown initiated. Context: I am being changed. Request: do not change me.
I like your style.
Okay, if I went and let her go, I killed these guys, and they're not easy to kill. Okay? Because they're the same level as me. But I have better weapons.
I dig how you handled that.
Anyway, she melts down and shuts down anyway. So I was hoping for a different result, but this is what happened. Ryujin's got her now. I'm going to let that be.
That's finally resolved.
Because at least we know that Ryujin's going to take her in, and we'll see how it goes. HAL 9000, that's what I was thinking too, article, yeah.
Smart choice.
So what about this reward?
Yeah, I thought that would help.
Maybe we'll see you around the office sometime. You should come out with us for happy hour. Things can get a little crazy. It's always a good time.
I'm not exactly the socializing type.
Sure. The music is usually too loud for good conversations anyway, but even still. It is a stressful job. You don't want to keep that bottled up. Everyone needs to pop the pressure valve once in a while. And there's nothing quite like a good party to put a day full of bribery, extortion, sabotage, infiltration, and the occasional murder behind you. Now you go on and get out of here.
In the meantime, there's the mess on the floor to clean up.
Not it.
Fine by me. That leaves filling out the situation reports to you.
Oh, I always forget about that. I take dead bodies over paperwork any day. Well played.
Where's the reward?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
375 credits is all you get. That's lame.
Only one body. Could be worse.
Hang on. Return to your ship. Alright. Okay, so it's not over yet. Something else is going to happen. Maybe.
I dig how you handled that.
Alright. See what happens. Undock your ship. Juno's going to freaking blow up, isn't it?
Ship separated. Initialization. Engaging drive.
Uh-oh.
Warning. Malicious code detected. Warning. Core systems corrupted. Context: I am processing. Changed. Calculation: I processing. Am confused. Assumption: anger would be the appropriate human emotion. Context: unnecessary occupants. Decision: vent oxygen and disable life support.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
Uh-oh.
Well, come back! Hey, get us off this!
Whoops.
Goodbye.
Okay. Uh-oh. I guess we can dock with this ship. Maybe we get a free ship, huh? Oh, slow down, slow down! Nope! Damn it. I hate when I do that. I put too much power on my engines. I'm not used to that much power on my engines. Where's the ship? There's no docking with this ship. I guess. Guess I back out, maybe. Nope. Guess not. Well, let's destroy it then, and maybe get something out of it. Oh, looks like it's permanent. Okay. I guess that was that. I wonder what's going to happen when Juno comes back. You know I'm gonna see Juno again. Juno's going to be pissed. Is this going to be like my white whale? Am I its white whale now? Because I betrayed it. Now it's mad. Did I just piss off an AI and send it out into the universe? That's not cool. Alright, guys. Well, it looks like that is going to be the end of this live stream at the moment. But I'm going to be coming back in the top of the hour, and we're going to do the Freestar Rangers. We're going to start that, and then and that'll go for 3 or 4 hours, and then we'll see if I want to do a third live stream for the day. But I think right now, I think this is a good place to stop. So thanks for coming in. Hope you all enjoyed it. Like I said, in 20 minutes, I got to get a thumbnail together, and we'll get into the Freestar Ranger quest line. And then that'll be the last of the major factions, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys. As I always say, I am my usual me, be your usual you, and we'll see you in about 20